guys, so it's time to bring you some super fresh pro Spelunky tips. If you've ever played Spelunky, you probably know you die a lot. If you're new to the game, you think there's no chance that you'll ever survive. That's where you're wrong though. Before you know it, you'll be whipping snakes and killing shopkeepers like nobody's business. The first video is about traps and such. The traps will be in the order that you can find them in the game, going from cave traps all the way to tomb traps. So the first trap we'll look at is the dreaded spike. In the beginning of the game, this is definitely one of the things that kills you the most. However, they only kill you if you fall on top of them, so walking through them and stuff is okay. You'll also be okay carefully climbing or gliding on top of them using the cape. Next is the arrow trap. This can be very convenient for just about anybody due to the fact that it takes 2 hearts away from you whenever you get hit. A few ways you can combat the arrow is by tossing something in its way, carrying a damsel or a rat in your hand, get lucky and hope it misses you, or by trying to whip the arrow in midair. Doing this though is very risky, and you'll most likely end up killing yourself a few times. Here's some of me failing, and some of me succeeding. Now it's time for the boulder. The boulder is obviously pretty easy if you don't set it off, but assuming that you do, you should still be okay as long as you stay above the 2 rocks that the rock will roll through. Do note that any shopkeepers, Callie, or the key in chest run a risk of being toppled over by the boulder. Now you've made it to the jungle. You might think that you're scot-free from all of the hardships that the caves had brought. Well, somebody didn't inform me about the Tinky Trap. Oh yes, the Tinky Trap. The bane of every Spelunky player's existence, and the reason why the jungle is debatably the hardest stage in the game. You'll find these things everywhere, and there really isn't any good way to deal with them other than bombing them with a sticky bomb, or by just platforming over them. It's okay to hang on them for about a second, but you have to make sure you have the spikes rhythm down before you try to do that. We're on to the ice load. The new trap here is the mines. Now these aren't really that bad, considering that you can pick them up and throw them, and as long as you know that, you're pretty much safe all the time unless you fall on them stunned, but if you do that, then you're probably going to die anyway because whatever stunned you will probably kill you. Just do what I do and use them like they're an extra bomb. So you've made it to the last level of the game. You invested quite a bit of time in your run. You're looking out for all of the bird dudes, mummies, lava pits, and then, all of a sudden, yeah, that sucks. The crush trap is one of the only things that can kill you instantly other than the spikes. And it really sucks because you don't even get to see yourself afterwards. You're done. As long as you know where they are, you can usually get by them due to the fact that they give you a few seconds to get out of the way before it'll fall down. But if you know what you're doing, you can sometimes use them to your advantage by leading them around and using them to crush enemies. And that's about it. I know that there's a few more that I probably could have covered, but I think I'll save those for a different video. Sorry about the stale commentary. Hopefully that'll get better after time once I get used to the format. That concludes it, so see you guys later.